Advaita, both in the East and West, is commonly understood as non-duality. It is believed that being or existence is non-dual. This has created the most illusory duality of non-duality and duality. Often teachings are categorized as being dual or non-dual. This duality seems to have caused more divisions and boundaries rather than eradicating the existing ones. The very knowledge that signifies unity is broken up into pieces. It must be acknowledged that breaking down things and setting boundaries not only make knowledge of creation attainable by human mind, but also it is in fact the very mechanism of creation itself. Advaita can said to be the undivided experience of the wholeness of being. One must not try to measure unity in dual scales, but rather one must try to understand duality from a source that is whole. One must ask how duality comes into being, and then how the whole is divided by boundaries. For duality to exist, there must be boundaries or divisions which can be material or imagined. Radical duality is unity. Those who make a distinction between duality and non-duality fall back into the illusion, and only the illusion remains in a subtle manner. Advaita is what cannot be divided or indivisible. In Greek, atoma, in Sanskrit, atma, which is also a word for both the soul and cosmic soul or God. Ramana Maharishi was asked how to treat others. He replied, "There is no others." Obviously there are others, but the whole was implied in his immediate experience of oneness. Seeing that there are no others is a way of perceiving what already is. He was emphasizing on experiencing everything else as one experiences one's own body, mind, and life. The possibility of perceiving divisions and separation is always imminent and resides within all of us as potentiality. Know that the nature of the undivided soul or the whole does not depend on one's perceiving it as one or many. It is both one and many, one in many, and many in one. The Lord in Bhagavad Gita reveals, "Never from me he fall who sees all in me, and me in all." This is the nature of reality. It can be as many things as possible, but it always surprisingly remains one. The one from whom and on whom reality comes into being and falls apart, just like the characters appear on stage, saying their lines, disappearing backstage. Many plays are played, numerous climaxes reached, billions audiences altered, but the stage remains as the platform where expression of life, duality, and creativity take place.